That's what she's
So
saying.
I'm taking pictures of it.
I was taking pictures of it, but
Yeah.
they said after lunch. So.
You got a count on how many containers?
This is, the original was crown.
Just check.
Sorry.
So, the BOCs are tracking those numbers for the containers that are going for the port.
1550, right? And it's a packing list.
And those three.
Instead,
Any deficiencies?
Thank you. So go ahead and say it's
My name is Staff Sergeant Anthony Ulloa. It's ANTHONY ULLOA.
Okay, what's your grading position?
I'm a E6 and I'm an 88 November Transportation Management Coordinator.
Do we have this question right now?
It was on my phone. Can I get it?
Yeah.
If you text, yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I'll do it. Okay. All right. So it's just saying where you were before. All right. So in your position, what are the major elements of the unit move that you are responsible for?
In my position here at Pearl Harbor, I am the port NCOIC, and we actually receive the equipment and we update it into TMS.
How long did it take you to get trained and how to use How long have you been working with the TMS prototype?
I've been working with the TMS prototype for about a month now.
Okay. How long did it take you to get trained on how to use the TMS prototype?
It was a 40-hour block, so it took us 1 week to get trained on it, and I've been using it ever since.
Okay. Did you find the TMS prototype easy or difficult to learn how to use?
At first, just like every system, it was hard to use, especially being a new system, but after a while, you get used to it, and it's still kind of tedious.
Okay. What were the major capabilities demonstrated by the TMS prototype in this unit?
The major, say that again?
What were the major capabilities demonstrated in this move?
Okay, so how to build freight orders, freight bookings, and also event management.
Did the TMS reveal a capability that you didn't know you had, or a capability that surpassed your expectations?
It surpassed my expectations because it got rid of the legacy programs.
Okay. Can you expand upon that a little bit?
Yes, so there's about 52 systems in the military that involve logistics, and the TMS program system is supposed to get rid of all them as of right now.
Okay. Let's see. Can you estimate the number of systems you would normally use to conduct your portion of the move?
Portion of the move. I would say there's about 3 systems.
About 3 systems that you replace, maybe that 55 that you mentioned overall.
Roger.
Okay. Is there any other information you would like to provide?
No. Not that comes to mind.
Okay. So, some freehand questions for you that I've prepared for myself.
Okay.
What have you enjoyed the most about using TMS?
It's a joint system, so you get to work with the other branches in the military. It's always fun learning something new in the military, and it's going to be easier in the near future.
How's it going to be easier?
For just to create movements and deploy equipment. Yeah, that's.
Okay. What's the biggest pain point that you would say TMS has relieved?
Pain?
Yeah, like what was the biggest pain in your butt about this sort of thing before that's now not such a pain in your butt?
So before, like I said, there was a bunch of systems you had to go on and pull information out of them, but now it's just one system. You could just pull the information out of.
Overall, your quality of life and your move like this is just improved?
Yes.
How would you describe that in your own words?
I am not wasting my time.
Okay, so you say TMS helps you save time?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. All right. I think those are all the questions that we have.
Elizabeth Jimenez, ELIZABETHJIMENEZ.
And what is your
So I'm a traffic management specialist supervisor for the documentation branch of FLC Pearl Harbor.
We're going to let these guys pass by us real quick.
Okay.
Alright, so Liz, in your position, what are the major elements of a unit move that you are responsible for?
Okay, what I'm responsible for is the documentation of all the cargo that we receive, and to ensure the accuracy, make sure they're complete, make sure it hazmat documentation is done properly, and everything's accounted for, and then everything's loaded so that we can manifest for future payment to the carrier.
And how long have you been working with the TMS prototype?
TMS prototype is very new to me. I first heard about it last October, and just last month started the actual training into TMS, but it's still being tweaked, so we're still learning.
How long did it take you to get trained on the TMS prototype? Or how did you-
Oh, we had a crash course 2-week training just last month.
Okay. How long was that block instruction?
I'm sorry?
How long was the class?
Oh, it was 2 weeks, 8-hour days.
Alright. Did you find the TMS prototype easy or difficult to learn how to use?
Because it was still, the TMS program was not so easy to learn because we ran into some glitches and the prototype was still being worked on. So it was changing up until, I think, today.
What were the major capabilities demonstrated by the TMS prototype in this unit?
TMS people demonstrated what the system could do, and it sounded good, but it still remains to be seen what it can do, but looking forward to seeing what it can do.
What are some of the things that's done in this
That it's done for this movement, it's because it's new, so new to everybody. It's still a learning curve for everybody, so I don't think we've seen what it can truly do yet.
TMS system review, the
yeah, like I said, because it's so new and it's still learning for TMS people and for the users. Still not sure, but still looking forward to see what it can do. It looks like it should be able to do a lot more as far as reporting and how it's being reported, and the end-to-end of it from start to finish, whether it's air, surface, everybody's able to see it, and because it's a commercial thing and not a DoD system, it should be easier to communicate with everybody in regards to it.
Can you estimate the number of systems you would normally use to conduct your portion of the unit?
Basically, the systems we use are GATES, which is a system of record right now, IBES for booking, integrated booking system, and then we have ETA systems like LOB portal, and those are the three major ones we deal with.
Is there any other information that you would like to provide about TMS?
Just looking forward to seeing what TMS can really do from end to end.
So some questions I have for you. What has been the most surprising thing about using TMS?
Surprising thing, it's hard to answer that because, like I said, it's still evolving. We're still working it. So, yeah, it's hard to say.
What do you think you're most looking forward to eventually doing with TMS once you've fully understood it, grasped it, and you've got some practice under your belt? What are you most excited about using this system?
Okay, most excited about using TMS, I'd say if we go beyond the prototype, to be able to use the scanners and see how by that time I would expect it to be more up and running and more able to do things, and I think everybody would be surprised if we get to see what everybody's been telling us TMS can do.
What do you think is the biggest pain point that TMS will help you with in your partnership? What's going to make it easiest for you and harder before?
Okay, TMS is supposed to put the onus where the responsibility is, and that's on the units themselves to get the cargo documentation good, accurate, complete, and so it'll flow better, and we shouldn't have to make all the corrections on our end once we receive the cargo.
Excellent. That sounds like it would be a big relief for you.
Oh, definitely, especially inputting hazmat. The onus is on the units now, not on us. Yeah.
Excellent. Tell me, how do you think that TMS will benefit your units the most? The units that are using it from here to here. What's that? I'm sorry. I'm using the grab that stuff.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going to grab that. Again, sorry to cut you off like that, Liz. I just want to make sure we can hear you. So, same question then again. What do you think? How is this going to most benefit the units making a move like this?
I think the system will most benefit the units by realizing how to do a good UDL, how to document their cargo properly, and then it'll help them when they're not at home port and out in another country and having to ship their cargo back. They'd be better at it.